In a small, isolated village, the villagers gather around the fire. An elder tells the story of a golden necklace that grants its wearer immense beauty and wealth, but at the cost of losing something dear to them. Some say it's cursed, but others believe it's a blessing. Moral: a young woman from a poor family listens to the story with fascination. She's always dreamt of escaping her humble life. The elders warn her of the necklace's dangers, but Mora can't help but feel intrigued and determined. If it's true, she thinks, maybe this is my chance. Mora starts hearing rumors about the necklace's location. The whispers suggest it's hidden deep within the forest, in an ancient temple that only the brave dare enter. She begins to obsess over finding it, believing that it's her destiny. Mora's family notices her change in attitude. They warn her not to venture out, fearing she'll never return. Despite their concerns, Mora sneaks away one evening, determined to find the temple and claim the necklace. After days of travel, Mora finally reaches the hidden temple. The entrance is overgrown with vines, and the air is thick with mystery. Inside, she finds the golden necklace, glowing in the dim light. Mora hesitates for a moment, but then, driven by desire, she places the necklace around her neck. The moment the necklace touches Mora's skin, she feels an intense surge of energy. Her features shift, becoming more radiant. Her hair grows longer, her skin flawless, and her eyes sparkle with a mesmerizing glow. Mora looks at herself in a nearby pool of water, amazed at her transformation. For the first time in her life, she feels truly beautiful. Her self-doubt fades away, and she's filled with a sense of power. Mora returns to the village, her confidence growing with every step. As she walks through the village square, heads turn. Villagers stare at her in awe. Her family is stunned by her new appearance. News of her beauty and newfound wealth spreads quickly. Mora is showered with attention. Suitors from neighboring villages begin to offer her gifts and propose marriage. The local merchant gives her fine clothes, and the blacksmith crafts jewelry for her. Mora's life seems perfect. Her family, once poor and struggling, is now living in luxury. Mora buys them a new home and gives them all the comforts they could ever want. Yet, despite the wealth and admiration, she feels a strange emptiness growing within her. Mora begins to notice subtle changes. Her friends, who once adored her, start to act distant. They no longer invite her to gatherings or share their stories with her. At night, she begins hearing whispers, like soft voices in the dark, warning her to take off the necklace. She dismisses it as paranoia. As the days go on, Mora's beauty becomes her curse. Her once close-knit relationships begin to unravel. Her childhood friend, Lydia, avoids her, and Mora feels a coldness between them. She questions Lydia but gets no answer. Mora grows more isolated. She attends lavish banquets, surrounded by admirers, but the conversations feel hollow. The wealth and beauty she's gained bring her no true happiness. She starts missing the simpler days when her life felt more genuine. One night, Mora visits her parents' house. Her mother, who once showered her with love, now seems indifferent. Her father doesn't even recognize her at first. "Mora," he asks, confused. "Is that really you?" She feels a pang of sorrow and confusion, wondering what's happened to her. Mora stands in front of a mirror, the necklace around her neck, staring at her reflection. She's stunning, beyond anything she ever imagined, but the emptiness inside her only deepens. She remembers the elder's warning, something precious will be taken. She overhears a conversation between two villagers. She was always so kind before. Now she's different. There's something about her. Mora realizes that her relationships, the ones that mattered most to her, are slipping away. Desperate, Mora returns to the hidden temple, hoping for answers. She finds nothing but an empty, silent room. The necklace still glows ominously around her neck. Suddenly, a voice echoes in her mind, *, you can never have it all, Mora. Something is always lost when you seek everything. * Mora feels a chill run down her spine. As she exits the temple, Mora looks around. She feels as though the village has changed, but it's more than just the people, it's her. She realizes that the necklace has stolen something from her, but she doesn't yet understand what. The season ends with Mora walking through the village. She's still admired, still the talk of the town, but her heart is heavy. In the distance, she sees Lydia, her childhood friend, laughing with others, and for the first time, Mora feels completely invisible. Her beauty may have made her desirable, but it has cost her the things that truly mattered: love, friendship, and her own sense of self. The camera zooms in on the golden necklace around her neck. The final shot lingers as Mora touches it, a tear rolling down her cheek. Mora stands at the crossroads of beauty and loss. Her life has transformed beyond recognition, but the emptiness inside her deepens. The golden necklace has granted her everything she once dreamed of, except the one thing she needed most: love, friendship, and her true self. The village she once knew feels different, her heart feels heavier, and the cost of her desires becomes ever more apparent. But Mora knows one thing: this is only the beginning. Stay tuned for the next part 2 of The Golden Curse. Follow, like, and comment if you want to see how Mora's journey unfolds. What will she lose next, and can she ever reclaim what's been taken from her?